Is using loops cheating? Let's talk about that in this episode coming up. Kamusta everyone? Silver Filter here. In this episode, let's talk about loops. I'm in a band and I also do electronic music. So, music production as a whole, using loops is quite common in my field and whatever I do. Of course, I use loops. Now, I'm also in a band and I could relate also to people who play in a band and write songs from scratch. And this is where this topic comes from or how it was inspired because I've talked to some people who are more into to bands and rock music or just having nothing to do with electronic music that when they came across loops, immediately they felt that isn't that cheating that you're using someone else's material, or isn't that cheating, I didn't make that, so it's interesting that there's also that thought or that feeling towards using loops. Now, I'm here to just encourage everyone or anyone listening that it's okay to use loops. I just want to share some ideas with you, and coming from also being able to bridge both the band and just making your own music, performing and recording your own material versus using pre-made loops in the electronic music realm. The thing is, even in the electronic music realm, some people, of course, would still feel that using loops would be cheating, especially those. Uh, well, this is from what I also read from forums and stuff. Like some also have strong feelings about those who just buy a certain loop pack and just use a certain drum loop on its own, like just put it there and that's the whole drum loop or of his track, and that's it, and then they just add on to it. The important thing is I want us to look in and have an appreciation for loops in a sense on how we can use it creatively and how we can own it. So that's what I want to share, that it really isn't cheating. It actually births a lot of ideas in your mind that you could apply to your music. Now, how can we use it without people saying we're cheating, we're just using, whatever? You can use loops creatively by mixing other loops. That alone will give you the originality that you're looking for. How? Because once you combine different loops together, playing together, that now brings that your creativity in a sense of distinguishing what works with each other and what doesn't. And at the same time, I'm pretty sure that, of course, if you're using loops from a lot of sources as well, you're the only one who's gonna be able to use those loops together and think that, hey, this drum loop works with this bass loop and this bass loop, and when they're together with that drum loop, I remember there's this keyboard loop that I could use and put together and create a much nicer loop when it's put together. Even if none of those loops were of your own playing or of your own performance. Even if someone else did that, it's fine. It's not cheating. Now, of course, I'm sure some of you will watching this will say, "Oh, but that's still cheating." Now, we're here to create, and we're here to encourage other creators and producers to be able to step out and produce. And if you're starting out and you can't play an instrument but you have an ear, and you can use and get loops and put them together and make them work together nicely, then that's something that you're giving to the world. And the fact that you're creating now allows you to step forward slowly and improve yourself, maybe up until such time that you're you're encouraged and you discover that, oh, I've been using keyboard loops a lot, and I think I want to learn a bit. Then that's great, because now you're stepping up, you're aiming to improve yourself. But even if you don't play anything at all, being able to put together loops that work and it sounds great is a gift in itself. It can't be done by just anybody, because you still have to have the ear for that, and that drive to discover and find sounds that work with each other, even if they're loops. So don't be discouraged if some people say it's cheating. Just focus on what you're working on and just move forward. And I'm sure a lot of people, other people who don't think you're cheating, will enjoy the thing that you create. So that's it for this week. If you found value in this video, please like and subscribe. And do you think loops is cheating? Comment down below and let's have a conversation. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.